Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you so much for bringing me into your home and letting me be a part of your life this week and starting off your week with you. Hope you're having an awesome and fabulous Monday and start of the week. I know we are, man. I am still on a high from not only Josh's presentation and his the show on Friday. Man, it was. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, please go back and watch it. I am still I know that I went back and watched it. I've lost count of how many times I watched it, but there's just so much from it, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. I'm also still on a high from this weekend and the Carolina Duke game. I don't know if you all remember, but the last time they played, go back and watch what I said. I said, yeah, Carolina would win, and yeah, they did. Don't worry about that. I did. I called that. I believe they were an 11-point underdog, and they pulled out the win. So pretty stoked about that. I understand that the Cameron crazies and all the Dookies out there that you're saying to yourself, it wasn't the storybook onion that was supposed to happen. It was supposed to ride off into the sunset. They're supposed to win and then take home the national championship. It didn't happen. I get that. No, but for me bleeding Tar Heel blue, I'm super, super stoked about it. It was a great game. And I love also the fact that no one really gave Carolina a chance. Like it's not a good year. And as someone that love Carolina, love my Tar Heels, they're not great this year. Like they're not at all. So going in and yes, did Duke have a lot of emotion and a lot of emotion spent before tip off even happened? Yeah, of course they did. I just want to just go on to the fact that always believe in yourself. When no one else is giving you a chance and the cards are stacked against you, believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. Believe in your team. Always believe, because it's nothing is impossible. It's so just always believe in yourself. Remember when I was 9 years of age, I was trying out for a soccer team. It was a U12 soccer team. And no one, not a lot of people believed that I would ever make this team. Now I was 100% set that, oh, I'm going to make this team. And even my mom was like, "Oh, you sure you want to do this? Like, you're 9 years of age. Everyone else is 12." I was like, "No, I'm making this team. Like, I'm trying out. I'm going to make this team." And sure enough, my mom comes to pick me up, and I was like, "Yeah, I made the team." She's like, "Wait, you made the team? You're 9. Like everyone else is 12 years." I'm like, "Yeah, I made the team." So just always believe in yourself. It just not anyways. Just always believe in yourself, and like I said, always think positively. Yeah, you have a choice to think negatively or positively, and always look on the bright side. There's always the age-old, it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. So just always think positively. And yeah, and if the Tar Heels would have lost, yes, I would have been very upset, and there would have been more muscles being frowned and crying for sure. But no, it was a great game to bring this all together. We're in sunny Florida right now, as I'm sure you can see this if you're viewing this through YouTube right now. You can see the sunshine coming through the onto the screen right now. If you're consuming this through podcast land, you might even be able to feel the sunshine coming through the airways right now. So it's just everything is very relaxed right now. I really don't know. It's just amazing to me that this sunshine, it just makes everything better. And maybe it's because in Chicago we see the sun. We're not really sure what that big yellow thing is up in the sky. We don't see it too often, but it just makes everything so much better. We love it. It's so great. But instantly, like everything, the stress just melts away. Things are automatically better. Life is good. Life is great. Like everyone's happier. Everyone's friendlier. Life is just great. So, however you're consuming this episode today, I'm sending some sunshine to you, and hopefully it brightens all of your days. So, very, very excited all around. So, happy times. So, hopefully at this point it's coming through however you're digesting this episode. So, circling back to Josh and his episode, if you haven't had a chance to listen to it, to view it, however you're consuming this, please go back and watch it and listen to it. It doesn't matter what industry in which you reside, it needs to be heard. There's so many amazing different quotable moments, yes, but there's so much meat to that show. Josh obviously comes with so much, been on this show, been on this, featured on this, and so many different credentials. Yes, there's a reason for that. Josh has so much to provide to all of us and insight to say, hey, here's where a broken system and here's how we can fix it. And that's what I love, that he can say that, hey, here's some ideas on how to do this. And as if you're an employer, are you just stop and listen? And are you doing that right now? How are you hearing your employees? Because going back to one of those quotable moments is shouldn't be a contract. It needs to be a relationship. So are you constantly checking in and saying, hey, employee, how are you doing? Are things okay? How may I best assist you? How can I improve? How can I improve our relationship? Is it working for you? Okay, it's not. Give me some feedback on how it's not working. Because if I don't check in once a year when it's convenient for me, honestly, that's bullshit. And it's never going to work. And as an employee, why would I stick around when I only hear from you once a year, maybe, and it's only when it's convenient for you? So we really do need to look at it inwardly as an employer and say, am I really doing what's best for the employee? And because if I'm not, it's not best for the company. And the employee really is our first customer. So once again, there's so many quotable moments, there's so many great things, but the bottom line is to slow down, stop and listen. Are we taking care of the people that are really taking care of the company? Because they're the ones that are making us money. And it's just so, so vital. And I just cannot stress enough that breaking it down to this simplest form of stop and listen. How can I better hear you? And am I hearing you? Because too often is we sit and listen to the conversation, we listen to someone, and the only reason we're listening to them is we're not really hearing them, is that we're formulating our next response. No, just stop. Don't talk to someone and have a conversation with them, and your whole purpose is I know what I'm going to say next to you. No, just stop and listen. What are they trying to tell you? And you're going to be so surprised on what the person then will open up and tell you, if you can make it an environment that is a trust and safe environment for them. And they will tell you everything you need to know. Everything. Just slow down. Slow down. That's all you got to do. So I want to know from all you, what are you doing? Are you currently doing this? How are you hearing your employees? Do you already do this? How are you improving this? The other thing I'll say is that as I'm out here, once again in sunshine right now, and everything's wonderful, and I understand that's not real life, but this is needed. And that, are you, from an employer standpoint, when you say employee, yeah, you can go on vacation, and yeah, you have unlimited PTO, or okay, work ends at 5 o'clock. Do you actually allow them to have work end, and that they can actually step away from work? From my experience, that's so insanely rare. We have Slack, we have instant message, you've got Gmail and Outlook on your phone. Now you've got a work phone. Now you've got this. So when you actually leave at 5 o'clock, or when you actually leave on vacation, you know what? You need to actually stay 100% attached to your phone. Well, then what's vacation? Why do I need vacation? Because you're just going to continue to bombard me with messages and berate me with work. So employers, let your employees and provide your employees the opportunity to actually step away from work, to disconnect from work, because that is a healthy relationship. It's a healthy relationship to say, you go enjoy that money you're making. Go enjoy wherever it is. Maybe the sunshine is not your thing. So maybe you love snow. Go enjoy Alaska, wherever it is you're going to go do. Go enjoy snowmobiling, whatever it is. Go enjoy it. Oh, we're open up on Saturdays because Saturdays are the busiest thing. We all know Saturdays are so vital to our business. Give your employees a Saturday off. No more bell to bells. Don't be working 12 to 12. Like that's so archaic way of thinking. Don't be doing that to your employees. So just change the mindset here. Change the mindset. So just a couple things to think about. If you're already doing this, let me know. Let me know what you're doing. What are some other things that you're doing to have a better work environment for your employees? This week, oh man, super excited as always. We've got Sarah from PCG on the show. I'm Pretty sure you've all have seen Sarah. If you've heard Sarah, if you haven't, it's going to be a super big treat to have her on the show this week. Sarah's worked with Brian Pash and others at PCG to with the new Google framework and with social. I know personally that anytime I had questions with anything social, especially going through iOS 14 updates, and I wanted to rip my hair out, and I think I may even had some gray hair and bald spots from maybe not ripping out my hair with iOS 14 updates, I was always calling Sarah. Sarah and her team would get together during all of the iOS 14 rollouts and put together videos and help dealers to say, educate them and say, this is how it's going through. Uh, I know Sarah, we multiple times had venting sessions and laughing sessions so we wouldn't cry sessions during those rollouts of saying, hey, Google, Facebook says do this, and we did it 100% correctly, and that would change again. And we'd try to figure it out. So she is just incredibly smart. And like I said, the person I always go to when I had any questions when it socially and with this new Google framework. How everything has changed and how you got to have the sales and the service views and how that comes back to the dealer. And so we're going to cover all that. And then with TikTok, she's also tackling TikTok, and that's something with me. That's something I'm working on it, and that's definitely very new to me. So we tackle a whole bunch of things on this episode on Friday. So very excited for you all to be a part of this and for to have her on the show. Cannot wait. Very excited. So everyone, have a wonderful rest of your week. Empower your employees as always. Stop and listen to them, and believe in people. Believe in yourself. Believe in your team, and just be kind to people as always. There's so much in the world, craziness going on in the world today, and just be kind to someone. When you see someone, as always, lend a helping hand. You never know what a kind smile will do to somebody. So just be that person that you would want someone to be that person to you. So as always, if you're liking what you're hearing, follow, subscribe, and we will see you all on Friday. Have a wonderful rest of your week.